I love this. So basically, every house is gonna have access to a courtyard like this. This is the front of your house, actually. And the entire project will be 60% just open space and garden. How nice is this? Today, we will be going around this limited edition designer home in Sevina Park by Arthurland in Laguna. But first, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. My name is Julia, and welcome to another Presello open house tour. I am super excited to show you guys this home because this is the first and only LEED Platinum certified home and community in the Philippines. Now, if that clues you in, LEED, or Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, will basically tell you that this is gonna be a fully loaded house. So from here, you can see your 2-vehicle carport that is under a canopy, which means it is protected from the elements, although it is still open, so it's nice and breezy. And then from here, well, you can see CCTV, of course, security is already installed. And before we even enter the main door, check out this little thing. So you have a smart video doorbell. Yeah, you have your doorbell over here and it has a camera. And this one connects to your smart home app. So you can see who is ringing your doorbell, even when you're not at home. And speaking of smart, you also have a smart lock over here. Diba? Di pa tayo nakakapasok ng bahay. Ang dami ko nang nasabi. Alright, so let's go through the solid wooden door. And the first thing that you will see on our right is the powder room. So very easily accessible for your guests. You have here this much space, your sink, and then your water closet. Okay, I love that the design that they chose for this is this. By the way, this is an upgraded unit. Okay, so again, this is a limited edition designer home. As you can see, the walls are treated quite differently. Very special kind of plaster that they put here. However, this will come standard with all of the homes. So you have here some touch light panels. I don't know if you can tell, but it changes color when you turn it on or off. The light doesn't make much of a difference because it's really bright in here though. Okay, so in here we have nice and open space. Over to our right, we have the kitchen. So you have this much counter space, you have quartz countertops, and then of course your modular cabinetry, your provision for your refrigerator, your cooktop, and of course your sink. And then across your kitchen, you have here your dining area and your living area. And do you notice anything? Yeah, I am dwarfed by the ceiling height because you have 4.5 meters of ceiling height. height. Just look at my scale against the ceiling, right? Pretty impressive stuff. On top of the fact that they used mirrors here to make the area feel even more cavernous than it already is. And then from your living area, you have here sliding doors that lead out to your courtyard. Yes, it leads out to your courtyard, but more importantly, just appreciate this, right? Imagine you were sitting here, right, and just admiring that view. It's basically bringing the outside in, and vice versa. It's basically an extension of your living space, because it is. And before we go out, I just want to point this one. This is double glazed glass, which absorbs a bit of the heat. That means the heat doesn't go inside your unit, which will save you a bit of energy actually. You wouldn't need, or your air conditioning wouldn't need to work double time because it's already preventing heat from coming in the first place. While still, of course, letting the light in. Okay, so now that we're in the courtyard, I wanted to mention something most important. Actually, ito yung intended na front or facade nyo. Yeah, not the main entrance that we came through. This is the front of your house, because this is what's gonna face the courtyard, which again, every single home will have. So courtyard nga siya, diba? So it's gonna be a community of these houses facing the gardens or the courtyard. And yeah, that means tall grass, you're not actually gonna see the neighbor in front of you. So you're just gonna see greens. And speaking of greens, the entire project will have 60% of open space and green planning. You know what? Actually, John, can we go up to an aerial so that we can show them what the master plan more or less looks like? So currently we are in the Sevina Park Villas. So this is where the terrace houses will be. And then eventually we will have commercial areas just about here. It's gonna be here somewhere. John will show you where it is. It'll also have more future developments in the back of Sevina Park Villas. And it also has a courtyard hall, which currently is a dormitory. And why does Sevina Park have a dormitory? Because it's right next to La Salle, Laguna. How convenient is that, right? Such a nice location. Very easy to get to also. Okay, also, you might have noticed, going in, you have really nice Zulichia pattern sunshades. So that will also help the sun, or rather, help prevent the sun from getting into your house, while also creating very aesthetic shadows. Getting to Sevina Park by Arthurland is super easy, even when coming from up north of Quezon City. Simply take the Skyway and Galax, and poof, you're here. So if you want to see it for yourself, send us a message or check the link in the description below. Okay, I love the walls, by the way. I know I already pointed this out earlier, but this is some kind of, I don't know, Venetian plaster. So it's nice and smooth and you don't really see any termination because it's just one like solid material, right? And then actually, this is bedroom number 1. If you check out the other side of the wall, they also use the same material, but in a different color. Ang ganda tignan. So it's basically the same material, it's just in different colors. And it just looks so visually interesting. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked with the materials because I'm geeking over about the little things, but this is bedroom number 1. And you have a lot of windows. So this one faces the canopy above the 2-vehicle carport. And then you also have the Zulichia pattern grills. Okay, so when you open these windows, so these are sliding windows as well, you can also open the Zulichia, or you can slide them to the side for your air conditioning unit maintenance. Actually, I can demonstrate that later on, but not for this particular room since design-wise, well, there's a desk in front of me, so. But of course, that acts as an emergency exit. Okay, so you have your wardrobe over here, and then your ensuite, toilet and bath with your water closet, your sink, And your shower space. Partially enclosed shower space because half of it has a glass, half of it is open. But what I really appreciate is how they have this vertical window over here that lets in so much light and is still very private because it's frosted. Or actually, yeah, it's translucent. Okay, and then outside bedroom number 1. Actually, technically this isn't the second floor. This is your mezzanine level. So this is in between floors. I really like what they've done in this landing actually. So yeah, it's storage, right? You have some counter space, you have storage. Actually, this hides your laundry. So your washer and your dryer. So as for deliverables, you will get the unit na may abang for your washer and your dryer. It will have a provision for it. I just have to say, this is a very good idea. Also, I love that the laundry area is right next to your bedrooms, so very convenient for your laundry. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you click subscribe if you haven't already, because if you enjoy watching videos like this, we certainly enjoy making them for you, and we'd love to know, and we'd appreciate that like and subscribe. Also, if you need help selling your property, make sure you go to our website and click on the tab Sell My Property. Okay, so now technically we're on the second floor, okay? And this is where bedroom number 2 is, or your master bedroom. Just let me turn on the lights. There we go. Oh, and isn't it so nice? You still have your high ceiling. You again have the plasters all over the wall, your Venetian plaster. Okay. Also, check out the ceiling. So the house comes complete with all kinds of systems. Okay, so you have a sprinkler system, you have a smoke alarm, you have a system that monitors your carbon monoxide as well. It will let you know when your house's carbon monoxide levels are reaching at an alarming level. Not that it would, because everything else here is designed that it wouldn't reach that level, but just in case it did for whatever reason, it would let you know. Okay, so right next to your bed area, you have this much storage. Okay. Oops, I have dry fingers. So you have your storage systems over here, your shelving, your drawers, and then your hanging space. Actually, lalim pa nito. You can store a lot. And then over here you have your ensuite, toilet and bath. So you have your sink, your water closet, and again, your shower space. Now this one is fully enclosed, and you have space here. Yeah, so there's space there. By the way, I didn't mention this earlier, but every toilet and bath and your kitchen has, let me take a moment to say this, low flow, water efficient fixtures. So yes, your fixtures for all of your toilet and baths and your kitchen will save you about 20% of water, so consumption. So that also is part of the LEED design, or at least LEED certified design. Hello. Okay, from here you might have noticed that there's a huge window, right? Again, with the Sulihia pattern. Now this is where I can finally show you what I was talking about earlier. So you have here a nice and solid door that leads out into the balcony. And by the way, this balcony is huge. Okay, this is about 10 square meters, more or less. It's as big as the other bedrooms, to be honest. It's pretty big. You will have a view of your courtyard. Right now, this is an empty block right now, but you will have a view of your courtyard. And you'll also have a view of your Sulihia pattern panels. So this is what I was talking about earlier. You can actually move them around. So if you wanted to open them, you could. And since we're out here, I might as well mention, although I can't really see it from here because I'm short. I mean, no one is that tall, I guess, but you also have solar panels for your home to help power your house. That is a lot of shears. Okay, and that is the master bedroom. When you go out into your main hallway, again, you have more of the high ceiling with awning windows on the left. So that again brings in a lot of light. You wouldn't really need to turn on your lights during the day because the entire house is flooded with sunlight. You know, kahit patayin ko siya, it's still very bright. I'm just looking for an excuse to touch them, okay? All right, over here you have a common toilet and bath. So you have your water closet, your sink, and again, your shower space. Partially enclosed shower space with, again, the low flow water efficient fixtures. Oh, by the way, this is the alarm that I was telling you about the carbon monoxide monitor. So that's pretty cool. I don't see that very often. Probably only see it in LEED certified houses like this one. Okay, so at the end of this hallway, we have two rooms. Let's go through this one first. This is bedroom number 3. Such a nice room. Okay, so you have a lot of windows again. Speaking of windows, you have here an awning window. And I don't know if you can tell, but this one actually does come with a screen as well. Ganda kasi ng pagkagawa. It just looks like one solid window fixture, basically, or installment. But oh, did you hear that? Ang solid ng magnet. So hopefully that comes across. That's really nice. So you have awning windows. In here, I can't tell if there's one. Yeah, so there's 2 of them, and then the one in the bottom, the one on the top is fixed. And that's the same for this one. And then these are similar to the master bedroom windows, wherein they can slide, as well as your Sulihia panels or grill panels. You can also slide them open for maintenance, or if you just want them open. Speaking of open, you absolutely can just leave your windows open and then just have an electric fan turned on or something, because all of this, your double glazed windows, your Sulihia sunshades, all of it is going to prevent the heat from coming in into your room at full blast. So that means it's not going to be that hot in here, even if it is on the top floor. And then right next to bedroom number 3, we have bedroom number 4. So again, you have the same sliding windows. Oh, this one I can open for you. So now you can just leave this open, right? Let the breeze in. You can also open this one for your AC maintenance right here. Technically, this can also serve as your fire escape if needed. Although, alright, so let's close these. Oh, so solid. And you still have an awning window over here, just in case, with a screen. Hopefully you can see it. Hindi ko pala na-on yung ilaw dito. There we go. Before we go though, let me just direct your attention to this nice wall. Actually, I believe this is also plaster. So it's just nice, just white brick walls with a bit of texture, not a bit, it has a lot of texture in it, and it just looks visually interesting. You have some floating shelves over here as well, and LED strips right underneath this one. So yeah, it's just a nice idea. Maybe something that you might want to do for your own home. Okay, we have a lot to recap, okay? And dami ko nasabi. And this home is just jam-packed with features, so let's go. I don't think I emphasized enough just how much of a smart home this is. So your entire house and community actually is connected to the Navis app, which will let you know who your visitors are. I mean, kung sino yung bumisita sa inyo, thanks to the camera doorbell that you saw earlier. It'll also let you know about your deliveries, kung sino yung nag-deliver ng parcel sa bahay nyo, and kung sino yung bumisita. And just in case you were away, yeah, ganun ka-integrated yung Navis app into your smart home. So it's not just about turning your lights on and off, it's also about knowing who went to your house and visited, or even kahit hanggang sa gate pa lang sila, not even in front of your house mismo. And speaking of smart home, it's also a smart community. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but they also have the Potager Garden, which is already active in Aria Residences, Artholand's project in BGC to Gig. So the Potager Garden is this community concept of having a, well, community garden that is sustainable. So the community can grow their crops and their crops talaga, you know, but their vegetables, their herbs, what have you, and then sell it for, you know, community prices, which then will fund the garden itself. So it's basically a sustainable market system for just your community. So that is pretty cool. And then for the house itself, of course, you've got sprinkler system or fire alarm, your carbon monoxide levels alarm, 24-hour security, and then you also have things that are LEED design oriented. So you have, again, the double glazed windows and the Solihia pattern panels that will help reduce the heat coming in to your home. And then you have the low flow water efficient fixtures that will help cut down on your water consumption by 20%. And all of this, oh, you also have your solar panel, by the way. All of that will help you reduce your energy consumption by 60%. So your home not only looks amazing, it also consumes less energy thanks to all of the measures that they've added onto the entire design and the entire community itself. So again, finally, the recap, okay? We toured the 4-bedroom unit, but they also have 3 and 2-bedroom units, so you might want to check those out. But this one has 124 square meters of lot area and then 182 square meters of floor area. 4-bedroom, 4 toilet and baths, 1 powder room, high ceiling for most of your areas actually. So the ones on the ground floor, mezzanine level, 2nd floor, and then you have a lot of windows, which again let in so much light. You don't even need to turn on your lights anymore, or even your electric fans or AC units, because it's really nice and cool in here. And most importantly, what I really like about this project, okay, apart from all of the cool stuff that I just said, is the fact that they have a courtyard garden. So every single unit will have that view. And it's basically the facade of your home. Not the main entrance that we came in from, but the courtyard facade. Imagine living here and just having that as an extension of your living room. That is so cool. And again, this one is in Laguna and it's very, very easy to get to. So if you or anyone you know wants to see this place for themselves, send this video to them and then message us, or actually you can go on the link in the description below or send us a message. Go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello.